وطه يستطاب الله 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 حبذا ذاك الجناب الله 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 وهو زهر للبرايا الله 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 وهو للخيرات باب الله 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 وهو أمن وأمان الله 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 وطعام وشراب الله 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 وهو دار.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi haqqa qadrihi miqdarul azim. So tonight we are going to read the fourth letter of exhortations from the precious letters of Maulana Sheikh Ibrahim Niass radiallahu anhu. In the name of God, the merciful, the most merciful. Praise to God, Lord of the worlds, Lord of the day of judgment, having said that, full and warm greetings from the scribe, a self-sufficient servant to his Lord, Allah the Most High. Outside, all over than him, Ibrahim, son of Al-Hajj, Abdullah Tijani radiallahu anhu, to my friend and true disciple of my father Al-Hassan Njai. Its motive, know that I exhort you for God and by God. Know then that you and someone other than yourself, any servant of God and disciple of Sheikh Ahmad Tijani, may Allah in its fundamental law decreed that the flow of the spider of the Tijan way is exclusively between the hands of his master radiallahu anhu. He is the precursor and disseminated it as he sees fit, on the instigation of all-powerful, binding the spider will in fact overflow in all places by the Allah's strength and power. The spider will in fact overflow in all places by Allah's strength and power, and no one is able to counter, and absolutely nothing can hide it. And it will never stop spreading and propagating to the confines of the most remote places where Tijanis reside. Allah Most High has tried some of the gifts, spirituals, and leaders through the use of certain intrigues aiming to call to the light in order to extinguish the divine light. However, Allah refuses, and His light will spread everywhere. As for you, my friend, from early childhood, this is the reason why I'm sending you this letter. So to warn you of joining those who work for the extinction of divine light. I do this out of pure compassion towards you, and not for the simple desire to spread fire, because it will extend by the will of Allah and its all power so well that wanting to hide it will only make it more and more appear. The one having desire to chase the people of Faida or of the master of Faida will in the end only flee from people himself. and not fighter. Observe through the ease of your heart the proof of what I advance. What on your part will be remarkable is to immerse yourself in point of being like those about whom the author of Munyatu expresses himself, saying, a people do exist of which whoever is part will have access to salvation. To do therefore, and if not, sit down in your business, inactive, and know that nothing exists in the kingdom of God that He has decreed, and that he whose desire embraces something going against his will suffer. So know that I exhort you to fear God, as I exhort myself to me, even in the manifesto as well as even in the manifestation as well as in the conformation with the men of God, throughout love and union in companionship, so that the gift of Allah may reach you. Never pretend what you're not, and don't pretend it for others. Allah the Most High said, and do not covet these of which you have no knowledge. The night's journey. Verse 56. Let him who seeks power in both dwelling know that the power is for Allah only. Love towards God is illustrated by love towards men of God, and they are the knowers of God. Your neighbor El-Hajj Muhammad Zainabu is an acquaintance outside of whom I do not know. Of his generation, not over knowing. Be in his company for God and with God, and you will benefit from it, as your disciples will also benefit from all of you, without anything being able to harm you anymore by this world and the next. If, however, you abstain, there will be no harm from that to God, and you would know then that it's only affection that I have for you and nothing else, because I do not covet today myself anything. Allah in all our words is support. Peace be with all of you, and particularly on the namesake of my father and also my brothers, written by Ibrahim ibn al-Haji Abdullah Tijani radiallahu ta'ala anhu, in the year 1349 of the Hijrah in Kourby. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.